Hey everybody, Ed Weeks Jr. This is another episode of the Weeks Weekly. I actually had a laugh to myself. My last two videos I shot, I actually didn't even get the name right of my podcast. So you know what? I don't edit these things, so we just come with them, bring them to you, and we see what happens. We get a few views, we laugh, we have a good time, and we move on. So last couple episodes, I've talked about HV Media Group, an agency that I own. I talked about Gold Leaf and the assets around Gold Leaf that are really starting to kick into high gear. Great partnership we just announced with Herb to kickstart dispensary marketing, as well as a bunch of 420 promotions that we did in our e-commerce play with our journals and our prints. So those things are just kicking in, and it's fun to watch. It's been a long couple of years with the brand, but we're excited about it. So today I want to talk to you about kind of a component of HV Media Group, and that is HV Media AI. AI is all the rage, right? Everybody's talking about AI, ChatGPT, the amazing things that you can actually do with AI. It's actually mind-boggling. 90% of the people out there don't understand the real power that's in ChatGPT. And be honest with you, I only know the power from being connected and understanding in a group that some of the prompts and the prompt engineering and what you really need to know to master what's in AI right now. It's all about what you type in, right? So the prompt engineering side we have down pat because of the group and the masterminds that I've been around and the information I've received from there. Really has upped my AI game. But the beauty of HV Media AI is that we have a platform that has been created to utilize AI as it pertains to digital marketing. So first thing that our platform is able to do is your social media. So social media marketing, organic reach, all these things that we used to really dive in heavily to. A lot of those things are way down. You can still do some great things inside of, say, TikTok, but it's very difficult to build up the other aspects of your social media, especially as a small business owner. So for what we have in the platform, we're able to utilize AI inside of our social media marketing, and it allows us to really create a pretty awesome calendar from, maybe we've looked at a few posts that have done well in the past. We can upload those things and we can have AI create the next 30 days of content based on those winners in our social media. And if we're starting from scratch, then we just go in and we talk about things that we want to talk about, and we utilize AI to create both the copy, which we review, and we always want to review that stuff. As a business owner, we want to make sure it sticks to what we want to say. And then we can also utilize it to make the images. So it makes social media that many people stress about, which I think is funny because most people are getting so few views. And you don't need a ton, right? But the reality is, if you just utilize a social media app that can do what ours is able to do with AI, it makes it a breeze. I mean, next 30 days, and you can just crank out 30 days, stick to, hey, I'm going to do this on the last week of the month, and I'm going to have it ready for the next month every day. Schedule it, you're done. I mean, what a beautiful thing. You can utilize it for Facebook, Instagram. We are connected now to LinkedIn, connected to TikTok. So there's 3 or 4 or 5 different scenarios, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. We can utilize AI to create the post, to create the images, and then we can just schedule everything out over the next month. So it really makes some of the organic side simple. So that's one. 2 comes into chatbots, right? For a while, all the rage, year and a half, 2 years ago, all the rage was chatbot engineers and how actually how expensive chatbots used to be to create. Now we have this awesome plugin to your website. Boom. It is literally learning from the content on your website. You can also get in there and start to talk about what you want that chat bot to talk to. Ultimately, we're driving as much as we can from visits to your website, creating leads that you can then follow up with, all done within our app. It's just a simple plug into your website and it's done. And the conversations are amazing, and it's getting you names, numbers, phone numbers, which are the same as numbers, names, numbers, and emails, that you can go ahead and then organize your sequences of follow-up to warm up that lead and hopefully convert them into a client. So again, that AI chat feature is awesome. The beauty is we can also put that same chat option on your Google business profile. So it's another way to use AI to start conversations. Google business profiles are super important. And actually I forgot to mention, in the social media marketing app that we have, you can post to Google business profiles. So again, that covers the realm. We have the chat options that are available, website, Google business. We also have the ability to, on your reviews, to be able to automate responses to reviews. And that's really cool. You can go in, you see a review, boom. If Google business profile or Facebook, like, we can automatically post that for you. If you're a restaurant or another arena that plays on a different platform, like a Yelp or an Angie's List or something like that, we'll create that prompt for you, and then you can just log in. The only addition you'll have to do is log into that platform to reply. Many business owners don't reply to reviews. It's not just positive reviews. You get negative reviews, you have to reply to them as well. And instead of putting your emotion into it, you can let AI handle it in a professional tone with a much more professional response. So it's another great way that our platform enables you to do these things via AI, right? So AI becomes a whole lot less overwhelming when you have the tools to do it. I'm probably missing some. I know, another great feature, sorry. I'm just trying to think of the app here. Another great feature of the app is that you have the ability to connect your messengers. So you have your Facebook Messenger, you have your Instagram direct messages, you have you could create this with online forms. You can have all your messages populating into one arena that allows you to, we're not really utilizing AI there, but it allows you to have one spot to log in, to be able to decipher between friends, because I get a lot of friend posts or messages in my, say, Instagram account, and business. So we could quickly determine who's important to your business aspect. And then we can create automated sequences utilizing AI again to respond to those triggers that happen. So if somebody comes in via a Facebook Messenger message, we can go ahead and turn around and put them into our platform and then put them into an automated sequence of follow-up. We can use AI to create those campaigns. We can utilize AI to do just about everything inside of the platform. It makes it super simple. Now, the last question I usually get is, what kind of cost? I mean, if you're looking at this solely from just, say you're a solopreneur, you're trying to get your side hustle going, it's something that we can talk about, we can bring to the table for all the aspects of what it does for less than $250, $300, like tops. At the high end, you're going to spend $300 a month for an app that gives you all the power you need across many aspects of your business to start building up your presence, your digital empire. And from there, we can scale and bring it into all sorts of different solutions. But that's really the HV Media AI component of HV Media Group, because it is a wholly owned subsidiary. But the reality of it is that it's a great stepping stone for anyone. Big business can really understand how to make the connections to small people, small businesses, small communities. Like, you can do a whole bunch utilizing the resources inside the HV Media app. So look, I'll put, wherever I can, I'll put information on how you can find out. It's hvmedia.ai. So HV Henry Victor Media.ai, hvmedia.ai. You can find out all the information you need. Schedule a call, can just bring you into that. We'll give you a free a digital snapshot so you can understand what your presence looks like and how we can utilize this app to grow on what you've built or to start you in growing the right way. So HV Media AI, it's a great resource. I wish I had it 8-9 years ago when I started to get into this game. So that's all I got today. The week's weekly been doing a great job here of maintaining weekly episodes. Next week, we're going to dive into a lot of what I call the partnerships outside of kind of the normal course of business, sales and marketing, the consultant side. We're going to dive into that. It'll probably take a lot longer, but I have some really cool stuff that's going on with partners where I'm able to bring my core strengths inside of sales and marketing to the partnership to help businesses really it's amazing how many businesses struggle with the marketing and sales side. But if you build a company, you get it, because it's a very, very difficult thing to go from building up your product and getting it to where your standards are and continuing to massage and control that business that you've created, and actually going out and bringing sales and marketing. Most people do a good job of getting their initial sales, and then it's referrals, and that's all they do. So it gets it's tough. Business is not easy, right? Entrepreneurship is not an easy game. So we'll talk about that next week. But for this week, we're over 11 minutes. I thank you all for listening. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Wherever you're consuming this content, I got nothing but love for you and my audience. Thank you so much. Have an amazing, amazing week. Thanks.